So this is probably one of the worst articles I've ever seen. Okay. So apparently they're saying that the Mario movie 2 will flop because of Toy Story 5. And yes, I get people being upset over there being Toy Story 5 online. Doesn't mean the movie will be a not a success because people were upset over Toy Story 4 existing and that movie still made $1 billion. But Mario Bros. Movie 2, I think it's going to become one of the biggest movies of next year. Heck, it could become a bigger success than Inside Out 2 was this year, simply because of the fact of how well received the Mario movie was, okay? The thing with Shrek 5 and Toy Story 5 is is a kind of a dormant franchise until Puss in Boots The Last Wish released. And also, let's not forget the fact that with Toy Story 5, I think that is a franchise with some serious franchise beauty. Yeah, the failure of Lightyear, that movie failed. People weren't really too happy with Toy Story 4, okay? That's gonna nudge that down a little, okay? I get we get one Toy Story movie a decade, like it's to be expected at this point, but no one wants a Toy Story 5. So like 5, I think people want to see how that goes following the ending of Puss in Boots The Last Wish as well, but and how that movie will tie into Shrek 5. So I think Shrek 5 has a huge possibility, considering the fact that Shrek, throughout the late 2010s, had a massive resurgence in popularity. Like, Shrek was already pretty popular, but Shrek was is considered an internet icon at this point. I think they're making Shrek 5 because of this resurgence in internet fame. So, Shrek 5, I think, obviously would be something that Mario has to work because Shrek 5 will likely be very successful. Okay, Shrek 5 will be coming out on July 1st, 2026. And also have to realize, I think this guy who made this, okay, is the fact that the Mario movie was released in April, which usually April is not a very competitive month, okay? The Mario movie's only real competition is that Minecraft. Oh wait, Minecraft's released in 2025, not 2026. Okay, sorry. And they're saying, but the reason why the Mario movie was always successful because Pixar was a sweep. Yes, Pixar was a sweep. Oh yes, but it didn't stop Spider-Verse 2 from being successful. Okay, if people like a good movie, they're gonna come out and see the movie. We saw this with Spider-Verse 2, the Spider-Verse sequel. People really loved the first Spider-Verse movie, and people wanted to see more. I think Mario, obviously, people are like, I could do a poll of which movie you would rather see. Toy Story 5 is gonna be in last place. Shrek 5 would be in the middle, and Mario movie would get the overwhelming amount of votes. Okay, the Mario movie was so anticipated and so hyped up by people everywhere. Okay, but no, Disney is more important. Disney is gonna win. Disney always wins. Okay, Mario movie was successful because people love the Mario series. People love and care and respect Nintendo made Illumination put into the Mario movie. Mario movie is an example, of a very good movie done right. And I think the Mario movie 2 will make even more money than the first movie, okay, as well. Same thing with Sonic 3. I think Sonic 3 will outgross the first two Sonic movies, okay, as well. Okay, I think it will make a similar amount of money to Puss in Boots The Last Wish. Which is a lot of money. Of course, it could make more if people really hate Mufasa and the Lion King that much. But Lion King is still a huge name. Okay, but Mario Movie 2, they're really thinking that Mario is gonna be beaten by Shrek and Toy Story. Like, you're forgetting that Mario is one of the biggest franchises in the world. Okay, as well. It may struggle to be Inside Out 2's impressive box office record. And yes, a lot of people were sweeping, especially the same critics were sweeping on Inside Out 2. Even I was sweeping on Inside Out 2. I think everybody swept on this movie, and it made so much money. So, people were sweeping on Inside Out 2. Okay, everyone thought that Deadpool and Wolverine would be the biggest movie of the year, but it seems very likely that Inside Out 2 is the biggest movie of the year. Which is pretty funny because we all swept on Inside Out 2. We all swept on it. I think they're starting to make the same thing of mistake with the Mario movie too. The Mario movie, the first movie, was super successful globally. It was super successful in the United States especially. and also in also two very key markets, Mexico and Japan. Which Mexico is the main reason why Inside Out 2, Mexico and Brazil and Latin America is particularly the main reason why Inside Out 2 had this huge, massive success internationally. Latin America practically carried this movie's international success. For example, it made $200 million just in Mexico and Brazil alone. Okay, and the rest of Latin America, it was like $350 million. We would still made $1 billion without Latin America, but it would have not had the same amount of success without Latin America. It would have not made the same amount of money. Okay, and Mario movie 2, the first one was very successful in that region as well, especially in Mexico. Well, for a short time, it was the highest grossing movie in Mexican history. Yes, it isn't Coco. Avengers beat that record. Then Spider-Man beat that record. Then Mario beat that record. And then Inside Out beat Mario's record. So, it seems that Mario movie 2, I think, it could be a very, very successful movie. And screenrant is 100% wrong about this. I think the Mario movie 2 will definitely make $1 billion. Shrek 5 and Toy Story 5, well, franchise fatigue might be a big thing with those two movies. For example, Despicable Me 4, despite, having, being loved by most of the audience who loves Minions, that movie wasn't as successful as the previous Despicable Me movies. Mostly because of a massive underperformance internationally. But that's about this video here, so it's very likely that Mario Movie 2 makes even more money than the first one. I would be surprised because a lot of people will be exposed to it on streaming and, and VOD and Blu-ray DVD. And I would be surprised, like with Spider-Verse, we see a much bigger audience return for this movie. Or so a little less. You never know. Goodbye.